I am here. We are here. Both of us are here.
Oh my gosh. And do we have a guest?
No. She is my friend. No, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. She is my friend.
Well, I was going to say, indeed.
This is Kim, and Kim is one of the original founders of the Worldwide Women's Film Festival. She's also the board president. Yep. And
wow, I didn't realize you were so important.
She wears the official shirt.
I know. I thought it was so funny. I'm like, I love that.
Every day, she's like a cartoon character. This is her uniform.
Pretty much. I'm kidding. You forgot the most important thing that I do, Melissa.
What?
I also clean the toilets if need be.
I did forget about that. You're right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
but that's okay. I still love you.
So Kim, we're so happy to have you here. Thank you for joining us. I am, in full disclosure, I am also on the board of the Worldwide Women's Film Festival. Kim's usually trying to hunt me down to do things because I'm.
Dun dun dun.
I know. Yeah. She found me. This is how she found me.
We were kind of captive in a certain time slot.
Yeah. So Marshall's come out to the Worldwide Women's Film Festival. He's familiar. I'm familiar. But for those that may not be familiar, tell us a little bit about your incredible festival.
Well, we're a very important film festival, number one. Why is it important? Is we empower women filmmakers in the telling of their stories, whether they be shorts, features, documentaries, music videos, web series, it doesn't matter. They're women focused. Now, with that being said, can men be in the film festival and submit films? Yes, they can. All films got to have one thing. They need to have one woman behind the camera. We're talking director, producer, cinematographer, editor, screenwriter. That's easy to do, very easy to do.
Yeah. And so our whole goal, right, is to uplift and make people more familiar and exposed to the voices and the work of women, but we're not eliminating the contributions of other people, other demographics, and that's just kind of the way that we've chosen to move our festival forward. When is it coming up?
March 7th through the 9th, 2025 at the Shea Harkins 14 at Scottsdale Road and Shea Boulevard.
Yeah, so what I love about the festival too is it's got a really chill vibe. You know, like a lot of people come from other states. We've even had some people come from other countries. And people come out and you do kind of this pre-festival get-together, a happy hour where everybody gets to mix and mingle. We have events all through the weekend. What's your favorite thing, though, about the fest? What do you look forward to every year?
Oh, man. Actually, there's two.
Okay.
I'll be honest. It's the happy hour that we do on Friday.
Yeah.
Everyone gets together, and it's just everyone can relax, have a couple of cocktails, go to the festival, relax, and then giving out the awards.
Yeah.
To me, that is so exciting because I've seen the films, and it's like, oh, I get to give it to them, you know.
Kim has low energy, as you can tell. I don't know if you noticed. So I think a question that I've gotten that I'm sure other people are curious about is, you know, are these all really serious, like women-forward stories where I'm going to be, you know, watching period films? Like tell us about kind of the film selection and what people can expect to experience for the films that they're going to see.
Okay, well, I don't believe there's no period pieces, so that way. No, they're all independent films. There's a lot of different genres. I mean, we got horror, suspense, comedy, documentary, you know, some funny and some, you know, very serious, you know, documentaries and, you know, features, you know, a narrative.
Can we talk about the feature that's coming?
Oh, God, yes. Okay. Put that camera on me.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, we are talking. Oh, thank you.
Ask and you shall receive here on the morning show.
We have got a documentary you have got to come see. Yeah. You have to. It's called
First We Bombed New Mexico.
Oh, my God, I just like tossed the title.
I got you.
Thank you. I know you do. You were there. First We Bombed New Mexico. This is a documentary. It's about almost 2 hours. Lois Lippman is the executive director of it. It talks about the Oppenheimer story, the precursor to it, when they were testing the bomb in New Mexico. I am telling you, that time went like that. And when it was done, I'm like, are we done? That it just moved very well paced, and it tugged at your heart. It's about all the people that live there and the generations of the cancer from the fallout of the radiation, and just people were not treated very well by the government. Let's just put it that way, in a very nice way of saying it.
Yeah.
And the people that were affected, they came to the Flagstaff International Film Festival. That's where we first saw it.
Yep.
And it's like, we've got to have this film. And the stories are so powerful that I am like telling everybody, you have to see it. And why? Is because they're coming in Arizona for a vote. Mm-hmm. And the last vote that happened was they were one short to be part of a, was it like a program that people with nuclear, if they were hurt by nuclear fallout or nuclear like stuff, they can be a part of this and receive money for it. Well, they didn't get a vote. They lost it by 1. So they're coming to Arizona to talk to the legislatures and getting the vote. So we want people there to help spread the word and to really get the legislators out there to say, hey, come on, help these people.
Yeah.
You know, we did something really bad as human beings. Now let's do something good and help these people out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think kind of a key piece to this is they basically made it sound like they were testing in abandoned areas, but really there were communities, mostly people that were native to the area, that had lived there and with their families for a very long time. And so they are, as with a lot of underrepresented communities, had no way to really advocate for themselves for a very long time. And there's now a woman who has made it her life's mission, essentially, to advocate for all of these different communities that have been impacted by this, because they've had doctors come in and they start treating people and they're like, your rate of cancer, specifically thyroid cancer, is not normal. Like people should not be getting cancer this much in this size of a community. So there's documented evidence, and there's
and especially when it's one type of cancer, you know that it's location based, and not genetics.
And it's just there was not a dry eye, in the theater when we watched it. I was crying up probably for the entire second. Like that whole second hour, I was weeping, and they got a standing ovation. It's a really powerful.
So during the film festival, will it just be shown once, or will it be multiple times?
It'll be just shown once, because of the time factor that we have.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, it's my gosh, it's like a 2-hour film. It's like.
And we'll make an ask here. They are actively seeking for a bigger platform. So if you have any connections with Netflix, with Hulu, with any of the bigger streaming platforms, and you do come out and see this film, or want to. Can't come and maybe just want to learn about the film and get a screener for it, they would love to connect with you. So definitely, reach out if that's a connection that you have. But so the festival brings films like that, to the forefront. And we're so proud to be showing that this year.
Oh, God. I mean, it was that film, I just can't say how good that film is when, at the end, Melissa was asking me for a tissue. I just sat there. I was like stunned, and the thing I was thinking is, we suck as human beings. No, that's the truth.
No,
we do.
I
mean,
know.
just the horrible things that had happened to these people.
Yeah.
And I think as human beings, we should, we created a problem. We should fix it somehow.
Well, and it is timely in Arizona in the sense that they are talking about doing some new mining again, and there are materials now brought through Flagstaff and other communities that could be impacted in this same way. So if you think, if you're one of those people that's like, that doesn't affect me, it doesn't impact me, well, it's closer to home.
Well, and that was the interesting thing. It's like chatting with a friend who works as kind of the in-between person between indigenous communities and the mines, as more and more batteries are needed because of the rise of e-vehicles. Right. Now lithium mining, which we have here. And so that's creating this whole other. So I was like, oh my, it's like, you think it's like, okay, well, this is an easy solution or a simple answer. Oh no, now there's all these ramifications that you didn't even think about.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
And I think things like this gets people thinking, well, what else are we not doing?
Yeah.
Exactly. And that is the wonderful thing about film. You can put it on, you can put it out there and people can learn. You know, and that's just the wonderful thing about this festival is just all the filmmakers and
well, and the different points of view. I mean,
I love that
and
part.
what I loved was like there was the one short with Kathy Blaze Jackson, and it's like
Jefferson.
Oh, Jefferson. I knew it was a J.
Yeah.
And so, and then like looking over, and there she is in the audience. And so, it's so cool to be there and see so many different points of view.
He is talking about a short film called 42 Seconds.
Oh, which was
so good.
Breathtaking.
It's a phenomenal film.
Gosh.
It was a local film that was shot and filmed here in Arizona, and it's about what happens when 3 survivors of basically a shooting go back and meet at the diner where it happened. And it's another very powerful, wonderful film.
Right.
So Kim, thank you so much. We've touched on some heavy topics today, but really,
there's also, but the thing is, it's a range. I mean, it's not all just one vein.
There's comedy, there's horror, there's all sorts of things. But if you do want to be moved and hear stories of humanity, we do that really well.
Yes, we do. Yeah. And also there are plenty of Arizona films that are going to be there.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. So this is actually the film poster for the festival coming up. My husband designed it.
It was a wonderful poster that is.
Yeah, so he always has fun doing that every year.
All right, so that's March 7th through the 9th.
Yes.
So Friday to Sunday.
Right.
Nice.
At Scottsdale Shea 14?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, All right, Scottsdale Shea 14. Cool thing that we didn't chat about.
What?
Chat about Panavision real quick.
Yes, Panavision, love them. Mwah, mwah. The reason why we love them so much is because they have a sponsorship of our cinematography award. Yep. The best cinematographer will get a rental package of $60,000 for free for 1 year. How cool is that?
It's a big deal.
Yeah,
that's a huge deal.
Yeah. So Panavision's so cool.
Yep.
I don't know, I still can't believe that we have that. I think that's so cool. Okay, so you can't submit films for this current upcoming festival, but we do actively, we'll be taking submissions for 2026 here.
In May, June-ish.
Summer-ish, but you can start planning and getting ready and getting tickets for the 2025 festival. So tell people where they can find us.
You can find us at www.filmfestival.org, and we'll have a link there to the tickets and also the program, which we're still working on, so don't go right now. Give us about a month to get that all finalized, but
But go ahead and mark it in your calendar because it's well worth going and seeing.
Yes.
The range, and also if I could get to meet all these people that were in the films and getting behind the scenes talkbacks.
Yeah.
And we do have a monthly newsletter that you can subscribe to, and we're also on social media. So if you want to get updates, we've got a great woman who works for us, Bethany, who does our social media. She's fantastic. So thank you so much, Kim, for being on the show today. Can't wait to celebrate and have the festival with you in just a couple months here. It's coming up quick.
Oh, God, is it ever.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here with some more things to chat about and a bonus guest for you. We've got 3 on this episode, so keep it right here.